Fisch. It's a new Roblox game with hundreds of thousands of people playing it, so I've decided I'm going to make my own version of it. And if you've never played it, then this is how it works. Alright, so as you can see, you have to cast, shake, and then play this mini game. And then once you do all of that, you get the fish. And that's basically how it works, so let's get started with creating it. So as you can see, I started with the map and modeled a fishing rod, but obviously these are placeholders, so I'll be replacing them later. But in the meantime, let's get to scripting. And while scripting, I realized I can't really do much without animations, so I had to create a few. And compared to some other animations I've made, these actually turned out pretty well. So let's code them in and see how they look. Alright, let's test it. Right. Now, but once it was actually working, this is what it looked like. And there were some bugs that I had to fix, but I wanted to move on to the actual fun part, which is creating the shake button, which makes the fish come to the rod faster. So I quickly create the UI, and then code in the button to spawn randomly on the screen and disappear when it's clicked. And surprisingly, I actually got it working first try. Well, almost working. And instead of fixing this, I just moved on to working on the next minigame. And this one's actually going to be quite a bit harder to code, because I have to code in the physics for it, and I have to code in AI for the fish. But the UI is actually pretty simple to create, so I made it pretty quick. And this is what it looks like. And now I have to code in this minigame, which sounds kinda hard, but all I have to do is apply a velocity to the player controller. That changes each frame depending on which direction it's facing. So while the mouse button is down, it'll increase the X velocity, and while it's up, it'll decrease the X velocity. And after a few attempts, it actually started working. Now all I have to do is make the fish controller move, and make the score go up when the fish is in the player's controller. And as you can see, the fish AI was actually pretty easy to make, because I just made it tween to a random position and wait for a random amount of seconds. But anyways, finishing this minigame could wait because I forgot one of the most important things, which was adding the casting UI, which it was actually pretty easy to make the UI, and the coding bit was a little bit harder, but I got it working kind of fast. So this is what it looked like. Then I made it change color depending on how good the throw is going to be. Finally, it's time to finish coding in the minigame so you can actually finish it. So I created the UI for it and coded it in, but now I can finally actually play it, and this is what it looks like. And now you can tell there's actually one thing missing, the fish, which is the main part of this game, so it's time to add some in. And if anyone asks, I did make these. But all I had left to do now was code it in, and yeah, it worked. And after this, I fished like 5 more times just to make sure there was no bugs, and yeah, it worked perfect. Then I added shiny fish, a lucky pond, and a reeling animation. And then I added a data store, which was actually pretty easy, mainly just because I copied it from my other game. Now all I have to do is add a shop so that you can sell your fish. Now I'm going to check it for any bugs, so I'll post it in my Discord server and see what happens. And as soon as I joined, someone literally caught a shiny, which was 1 in 400. And then we fished together for a while, and I got off because I was waiting for all the testers to send in the bugs. And some of the testers got a little bit distracted, but I actually had a lot of bugs to work on. But yeah, working on bugs is boring, so I didn't record that, but I did record me building a new map for it. Also, while I was building, I was thinking of what I should work on next, and I decided I should probably work on the shop, because currently you can't even use your money for anything. So I wanted to make it so that you could buy rods, which also means I need some new rod bundles. And if you saw in the testers images, then you would have noticed this, but I also made 2 other ones. So as you can see, this is how the map turned out, and I think it turned out alright compared to some maps that I've done before, but obviously I'm a programmer and not a builder, so yeah. But as you can see, if I go over here, I have a lucky pond, and this pond just basically gives you better fish. Well, I didn't actually get a fish out of that, but let's sell it anyways. And then if you come over here, you can see this food water, which actually just gives you food. And I got a shiny burger, so that's pretty cool. One thing that I haven't said in this video is I might actually release this as a kit so you can make your own fishing game. And I'll be doing that if this video gets 1,000 likes, which I don't think it will, but if it does, I'll release this as a kit. Anyways, back to the video. Okay, so I asked my Discord server what I should add, and they said quite a few things. So as you can see, I added a quick rod over here, and I also added some people from my Discord into the game. Next, they asked me to make a leaderboard system. But anyways, something else they asked for was more fish. So as you can see, if you swim over to this island, you have a chance to catch a shark. And this is the only island that you can actually catch the shark at. But now I'm going to host a competition and post it in my Discord server. So the first person to catch a shark wins some Robux. So as you can see, there's already a few people. Let's see if they like it. But one thing I didn't say is if you click down here, you can actually see there's a mod menu, and I only added one thing, which is an event. And as you can see, I just did the shiny rainbow event. And also, I just got a bunch of people to this island, but I don't think they know that this is the only island that you can catch a shark, so I might have to tell them that. Oh, someone just caught a large fish. Wait, some people already have the love rod. Ah, I fell. I can't get the rod. Wait, someone just got the shark. No way. At 800 kilos, that's the upper end as well. The max kilos is 850, I think. So yeah, good job to that guy, and they're getting their Robux. But I'm just surprised they got it so early, which is pretty cool. And you can see this guy. Yep, he's flexing his shark. Wait, he literally caught a shiny shark. What is the chances of that? Anyways, I'm going to be hosting a competition for this game, and whoever gets the highest catches by the end of the week, after this video is published, wins 1,000 Robux. So if it hasn't been a week, then you have a chance to actually win. And finally, I just want to say thanks to everyone for joining, and yeah, that's it.